Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Lawanda, and today I decided to do a plan with me in my Fauxbonichi / Stalogy A5 planner. So as I told y'all, I've been enjoying the flexibility of the A5 using a grid outline versus having a planner that's kind of predetermined. So the joy that I found so far is the ability for me to do whatever it is that I wanted to do. So I like the fact that this A5 size gives me the feel of a Hobonichi without the size restriction of a Hobonichi. To me, Hobonichis are just like a personal size, which are a little narrow for me. So I was like, yeah, I can get on this train if I'm doing it definitely this way. So the first thing I do is I went ahead and I pre-marked my lines, but for some reason I couldn't see them all, so I had to go back and recount. So what I did is like every 7, I drew a line, and that kind of set the framework for the Hobonichi style, or I would call it the Fauxbonichi. I wasn't gonna do the weather, but I decided to do the weather because I found these really cool weather sticker kits that were available in the Big Joanne edition sticker book from Happy Planner. And since they were so cute, I went ahead and used them. I'm using the sticker kit. If you haven't seen my other plan with me in my pocket size TN, I will link it up above if I can remember. But these were leftovers from me using that kit. So I said, why not try to use it in this Fauxbonichi, right? So I went ahead and put the dates on there and kind of just did a hold today column just to use something, I guess. What's the point of that? And I'm going to use some of this Simply Gilded Washi, trying to keep the same color scheme that I use in my pocket size planner. I was really nervous about trying to cut these pages with this X-Acto knife because the pages are so thin. And it is pretty much forgiving. So I just went ahead and just filled in all the weather first, and then I went back and added the stickers. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I kind of created my own little pencil board using a A5 dashboard that I got from Life Plan on Etsy. It was really cool because it kind of allowed a little customization where I put my name on there, and it came, super duper quick. Completely enjoying it. So it helps from ghosting on the pages, where when you write down so hard, it shows on the other pages further down. So to stop from that, I wanted to use this, and so far so good, and it gives me something a little sturdy to write on. I did print it on cardstock and I laminated with a 3mm laminating sheet. Hindsight 2020, I probably should have laminated with a 5mm. It's just, I wish it was a little bit more sturdier, but for the most part, job is being served. So like I said, these cute little clear weather stickers, I'm kind of mad that you don't get that many of them in there, but they were really super cute. And then I decided to use some of these planner Kates leftovers that I have, and trying to incorporate everything I can. So yes, this is my problem with kits. I have leftovers, and I don't know, I can't use the whole kit, and I just find a way to use the leftovers. So I'm kind of out of frame, but that's okay. I'll bring myself back up. And just going through and marking the things that I know are going down. So my son has baseball practice on this Tuesday. The baseball was too big, so I decided to slice it in half, and then that just led me to slicing everything in half when it came to that baseball. So the baseball wasn't so intrusive. And then I had to go and try to figure out all the stuff that is kind of going on for this week. So I just kind of wanted to set the Fauxbonichi side first. I love this box, but I thought the box was way too big and it took up too much space. So I cut that in half too. This is why I can't use all my stinking stickers, because I keep cutting stuff in half because of sizes. I don't know, I have issues. I got to do better, because I'm gonna have a lot of stickers left over at the end of this year if I can't find a way to use these suckers. And to my point that I ain't buying no more kits. I say that all the time, but I mean it. I'm not buying no more kits for right now until I get some of my kit stash down. So as you can see, I split those baseballs up, and it kind of worked out because it's a busy baseball week for us, and I went ahead and used the big box on Saturday because he'll probably have a double header because we're in a tournament. So every week for the next 4 weeks we're in some type of tournament where we have to travel, and it's interesting. Yeah, sports life, right? So again, I'm just adding this washi, kind of wanting it to have the same feel as the pocket size. So I was like, yeah, I need to find a way to get this washi in there too, because you know, I want to be consistent. And so after I kind of go through the weeks, I'm trying to figure out like how do I want to break down the sides, you know, what's going on. So I thought it would be a great idea under the dates to kind of use some of these these Instagram stickers to kind of make reference on things that I need to do on Instagram or on YouTube, because I'm like, you know, one day I just may be a PR girl and I need to get in the habit of making sure I'm planning to do my posts, right? Speaking these things into existence, because I want to do more in the planner community. So I'm trying to perfect my craft a little bit before I go put myself out there, and don't want to mess up anyone's product. So as you can see, I'm just kind of flipping back, making sure that I know the headings that I typically like to use because they worked so far in the past. I want to use the same things and trying to space it out. That's what I love about graph. You can kind of eyeball and make sure you're in line with the graph. So just trying to use up all these little stickers, and I still have a lot left over, but it's cool. I'm just happy that I was able to find a way to use these checklists, because checklists sometimes go unused for me, just because I don't know, I just don't like the idea of a checklist, because you know, it looks intimidating, right? You have 7 items there. Well, what if I only have 3? Then I feel like I wasted it, right? Yeah, I probably got issues on that. It's okay. Anyway, so just going through marking the things, and I'm trying to figure out too what to do with these little bows. I thought they were super duper cute. Okay, just cut off. All right, I thought they were super duper cute, so I just wanted to spread them out somewhere on here that made sense. I was trying to use these little check dots, but they weren't working in that spot. Then I wanted to use this marble, but I didn't like it in those spots, so I put it back. Then I just went, let's go ahead and stick my girl Tina with the sassy cut. Perfect. And what else? A couple checklists, and I'm just gonna write in eventually what those items are, because I couldn't find a sticker for them. And this is basically it. I mean, it's a super busy week for the most part, but you know, the idea was just trying to find a way to put the things on there that actually matter and things that we have going on, and you know, not get carried away, because I do like the idea of using sticker kits, but sometimes using the sticker kit can be overwhelming. Yeah, so I don't want to cause myself any unnecessary stress. One thing I decided to do is that I was doing on the other weeks, which I realized that I track very well Monday through Friday. I don't track very well for habit trackers on the weekend. So I went ahead and put my habit tracker here regardless. But I seen this, I don't know who I seen did this, but it was some bullet journaler that was using a sticky note to kind of create like a line. Even though it is lined, it kind of gave you like a stopping point and kept everything very neat. And I love the idea. That's why I had the sticky note on the back of the postal board that I created, because I was like, oh, okay, if I could just use a sticky note, how cute would that be? And then I just said, let me put some hexagons on here, right? Because I had some extra ones. Like I said, just trying to use everything I can in the kit and make it look cute and functional. Yeah, I think we're at that point. We're just awkward now. So I'm just going to let the rest of this roll. If you have any questions for me, leave them down below. Remember, energy is contagious. Y'all, I say this every time because I believe this wholeheartedly. Energy is contagious. If you spread good energy, it will come back to you. Believe it, trust it. You can't go wrong. Anyway, why did I try to cut that? I'm gonna stop watching this because I'm laughing at myself now. You guys stay blessed. Take care. Bye.